everybody, it's David with Parts and Pieces. How y'all doing? I was gonna give y'all a quick little update video on what I got going on. I know I promised y'all some ride videos, but like I said, we've been really busy and it's kind of hard for us to do that at the moment. But I think I have a solution to one of the problems. I'm gonna show y'all here in just a minute, something I decided to try to build. But I want to give you a runaround of what I've been doing since I made the last Mean Queen video. All right, everybody, I wanted to show you I have acquired me a tent finally. I don't have to wait on the shade anymore in the tree, which I love, by the way, but with the rain, all the rain, it's caused a big issue. So I got me a tent. Actually, my mother got me a tent for an early Christmas / birthday present, I guess you would say. But thank you, Mom, it works great. Let me walk around here, I'll show you. This is where I'll be doing most of my videoing, but I got it up here close to the house. It's pretty big. I think it's a 12 by 12, but like I said, plenty of shade now. I can move it around, it's nice. All right, thank you, Mom. The reason I'm building this is we have not been able to take as many rides and do what we wanted to do because of my youngest boy. Plus I only have 3 mowers at the moment. So what I decided is I'm going to build a cart, but I wanted to build a cart to kind of match the stuff I've been building. What I did, if you can see, I took an old wheelbarrow and cut wheelbarrow part off. That's the base. These right here, I'm going to use the old leaf springs off the golf cart. This is just an old actual garden cart rack that was on top of a garden cart. This right here is part of a tricycle, or a tricycle. I'll show you the rest of it here in a minute, but I had picked up on the side of the road. I'll show you, the rest of it here in a second. But what I'm doing is we're gonna make a cart to where it'll hook to the back of either ratchet or spinner, more and less spinner. When me and the missus is riding around out there, they will be on spinner. My oldest boy will be pulling my youngest boy in this cart. That's what the whole point is, so we can all go. We don't have to worry about anything. But back to this. The tires and wheels were the old tires and wheels off of Mayhem. I had actually, guys, I didn't video it, but I did rip the transmission out. I'll show you back there here in a minute. But this is the new transmission, well, new to me transmission that I had got when I had bought Mean Queen, or the Murray Select, to make Mean Queen. Part of the deal was this transmission, extra transmission, which I'm going to use for Mayhem. But right now I'm beating the crap out of this to get it off. Actually, I've already drilled a couple holes. It's moved a little bit. I'm letting it soak. Get it back up there. Letting it soak right now with some 3-in-1 oil. But I did get a couple holes drilled right beside it. It's soaking. It's loose, but I'm not gonna beat the crap out of it until it'll pop off a little easier, and I'll get some heat on it if I have to. All right, back to this. Anyway, I'm gonna make it look like a little race car. That's what I wanted to do. That's what he would like. Like I said, make it match what we're driving, so he matches, and give him something fun to ride in. But we'll use it wherever we go, you know, when we go out for rides, or if we go to any of the little show things they have around where we can ride our stuff around, we'll pull him in this. But the front right here is a tie rod off a tractor. I'm not for sure if I'm going to use that yet, but there's some bed railing I'm going to be using. Like I said, the tires, axles off the old transmission, out of Mayhem I used for the back. The actual tail fin, to be honest with you, this is a base of a TV. Matter of fact, it's right there, an LG. So technically it's a base of a TV, but it's gonna work for a fin. And then here is the rest of the wheelbarrow. So that's gonna go up there, be welded all together. I'm gonna put some bracing in. I'm gonna use some of this to brace it. Old tractor seat. I'm gonna give him a steering wheel to hold on to. That'll spin. That way he has a little bit of fun with it. But you get the general gist of it. It'll be cool. It's all gonna be blue. I got two different color blues I'm gonna paint it. So this is what I'm gonna start on today after I get done with this video. But back to what we were doing. Yes, I got Mayhem underneath the tent now because he's the one that needs the most work. And if I need to work on any of the other three, I'll just pull them in right here. I got my table, my fan. Nice. All right. As for Mayhem, before I get ahead of myself, Mayhem is coming completely apart down to the frame. I'm going to take this. I'm getting rid of the actual body part right here. This panel, I don't need nut. That's gonna go. That's gonna go to somebody who would like to scrap it, I guess. But crap. Anyhow, damn T. I'm gonna take this off. I'm taking this off. I'm leaving the motor set on it for right now because I'm gonna use it for a motor stand to work on the motor. I'm gonna strip it down to the frame. Whoopsie. And then I'm going to take everything else out from underneath here I do not need. I have a few ideas for this, but this is not going back on here. I'm going to make my own. And I am thinking about, hey, maybe it jarred it loose. I am thinking about using the wheels. Yes, he's going to stay under here now. He's coming completely apart down to the frame. I'm going to redo the motor for the most part. Try to, if it runs. I'm not even for sure if it runs. Like I said, I picked this thing up on the side of the road beside a trash can, so I haven't even cranked that yet. But I'm gonna strip it down. We're gonna have some fun with this one. So, all right. And there's Mean Queen. She's under the tarp right now. Hold on 1 second. She is. Oh, yeah. See, now you might be able to see some of the sparkle now with the sun out. Don't know. Might be able to. But, no. Yeah. Anyway, what I was going to show you updated on the Mean Queen was these old plastic bushings that were in this Murray are still in here. It's the only thing I forgot to get. When you put these on here, these bigger tires, you can really tell they're sloppy. They're really sloppy, wore out. I ordered steel bushings, metal bushings. I am going to replace the bushings on the front to get rid of that, most of the sloppiness. In my last video about explaining the Mean Queen, now that I'm sitting here, oh, put them up there. I did not explain the hubs. All right, the hubs that I made to work with these aluminum rims, I just had some bolts, just regular 1/2-inch bolts. I think they were 5/8. I took the old, this is going to be hard to explain. You'll see more when I make the video on changing the actual bushings, but I took the old rims off the front. I cut them perfect to where it's just this part of the rim that you see right here, and there's no holes in it. What I did was I took another rim. It's hard to see, but I took a flat piece of metal off a bigger rim, drilled the holes in it for the bolts and nuts, and then I welded the bolts into that piece of other piece of wheel. Then I welded the whole thing to this wheel. So if you understand what I'm saying, I will get these off here when I do the bushings and show you more up close. It is nasty looking in there. It's ugly. It was just testing something. I'm gonna make them better in there eventually, but they work for now. Like I said, that's how I made the front hubs anyhow. And like I said, if I can use the original wheels work best just because of, you know, they're gonna fit. Bolting them or welding them together, there's nothing wrong with it. Now if you want to go buy 4-lug, you know, hubs and all that stuff and do it, cool. But honestly guys, the old rims work, and these are, like I said, just nuts and bolts. Now in the back, it is generally the same way. I just cut the rim flush where this part is and took the whole front off. I drilled 4 holes to match the holes that were in the rim, and then just bolted these in. That's it. They're just bolted to these, so I can actually take these off, and I can take the front ones off pretty easy and change them out. The transmission, that's the transmission that's in the Mean Queen. If anybody is interested in knowing, I did clean the transmission and clear coated it when I put it, before I put it back in here. I have to do a little brake work to it. I did not mention in the last video, the Mean Queen does have a 1-to-1 ratio, 6-inch in the front, 6-inch in the back. If I did not mention that, I don't think I did, but there it is. And also, something else I did not mention was it is a 13.5 Briggs that's in this. So that's the motor that's in here. We haven't been able to really ride since we made the last video. He hasn't cranked in probably 2 weeks, to be honest with you. I do need to crank him up and replace this bad boy. I have a couple of these. I need to replace this on here, but I need to get him cranked up. Spinner, but he runs fine. She runs fine. Spinner, he runs fine. I've run him around the yard pulling some stuff, but I still haven't got to it because I was busy with everything else. But the front tires on here, I want to keep them. I like them on here. But if you can see, I don't know if you can see, it pushes against right here on the front axle. So what I'm going to do is take and extend this out a little bit and put a sleeve back here to push these out just a little bit. Only about that much, just to get them off there. That way most of the weight's on the factory, it's on the front end and factory part of it, if you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm having a brain fart. But I'm gonna extend it out a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna nut and bolt it or put a clip in it. Probably nut and bolt it, to be honest with you, if I do it myself. And then he'll be ready to go. He's good to go. I could actually put another set of tires on him and drive him, but I want these on there, so I'm going to probably fix that. I got to fix that. Like I said, guys, I just wanted to give y'all a quick little update on what was going on. We've been really busy trying to get everything took care of in our personal life. Got everything back here situated now and cleaned up. There they are. We will get on a ride as soon as I get a chance. Get some ride videos in. That's the whole point of building this thing. So all 4 of us can go right now, and I don't have to worry about anything. His older brother's really good at driving the hydro, and pretty confident on doing that with him. So I'm pretty sure in the field he'll be fine pulling this. The youngest, they're a little big for him right now. He's kind of timid about, you know, driving them. He's getting used to it, but just to go off and go driving, just so he stays up with us, this is what we're gonna use. But this will probably be next video or 2. I'm gonna get this built up, painted, 2 different blues. So all the parts and pieces, like I said, off of Mayhem, a wheelbarrow, another cart, golf cart, mower, tricycle, tractor, just old steel pieces, steel tubing. We're gonna build it. Oh yeah, and a piece of a TV. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I really appreciate it, and that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. We're trying to get it, like I said, just our life going with everything going on. It's craziness. Trying to keep me and my wife busy and the kids busy, and just like everybody else. But everybody hang in there. It'll be all right eventually. But hope everybody's doing well, and stay tuned. I'm gonna get some ride videos in. I appreciate everything. I appreciate everybody watching the Mean Queen videos. Thank y'all very much. There was quite more than I thought there would be. I really appreciate that. I'm glad everybody likes it. But for this, like I said, we'll get some stuff going, guys. I'm working on it piece by piece, slowly, but piece by piece, we'll get it all going. And yes, like I said, eventually I am going to start the live chats. I'm still working on getting the time and all that stuff for it. But they're ready to ride. I'm getting everything situated. We got the garden we've been working on and all that good stuff. So, but all right, guys. Thank you very much for everything. Stay tuned for the ride videos. A couple, maybe working on Mayhem. I want to get him going. He's going to be crazy, but stay tuned for the ride videos. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you for all the likes and the subs. I really appreciate it. But don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Talk to you next time. Stay tuned. Peace out.